Hello, so welcome back. So today we will end nitric acid. Last class I have explained certain properties of nitric acid and that nitric acid properties are very important. Here we have seen the preparation and properties are very important. We have seen the physical property, we have seen the preparation, laboratory preparation, we have seen the industrial preparation, Haber's process. Clear? So here I have come across with uses of nitric acid, and this is also very important. And a question in exam can be like write the chemical properties and physical property, or in the exam question can be explain the preparation and uses. Okay, or they can write the laboratory preparation and give the uses of nitric acid, or any other question can be like write the chemical properties of nitric acid and its uses. So uses are also that much important only as the important are chemical properties. Clear? And after this topic I will go with the Brown ring test. Today we will complete the Brown ring test. So here your nitric acid is completely over. After nitric acid I will go with the certain phosphorus compound, and as you know, according to NCERT syllabus, certain things have been deleted. The things which have been deleted I will not do, okay, and I will tell what things has been deleted. So at present today's my target is uses of nitric acid, and we will see the Brown ring test and we will see the Brown ring complex. Okay, so now see here. As I have written on the board, uses of nitric acid. The uses of nitric acid, first uses, it is used in the manufacturing of a compound like TNT, that is trinitrotoluene. TNT means what? Trinitrotoluene, and this is used as an explosive. Yes or no? This is used as an explosive. Yes. Explosive means to make a bomb, like in certain, for example, you have seen in KGF movie or in certain Sholay movie, they used to bomb blast so that the stones will break down in the big mines, coal mines. So their coal mines it is used. Okay, in coal mines directly everything cannot be dug out. In coal mines what happened? They will put this TNT and they will do number of blast. As the number of blast will be done, this whole coal mines will drop out, and from that they can mine the coals. Okay, so there it is used like TNT. Gun cotton, okay, last class also I told nitroglycerin and picric acid. Yes or no? This is the formula of picric acid. CH3NO2 here 2,4,6 trinitrotoluene. Okay, this is a picric acid. If you see in the laboratory, yellowish color compound will be present here. So first use this is picric acid. Okay, so first use of a nitric acid is it is used in the manufacturing of a compound like TNT, then gun cotton and picric acid. Next is it is used in the manufacturing of dyes. Dyes means which is applied in our hair. Yes or no? And perfumes and medicines. Okay. Next, it is used. You see certain dyes, especially when you do the color in your hair, and in color also there is one thing is coming, that is mixer something. When you mixer that and when you smell that smell will be very like ammonical smell, will be very uncomfortable smell. So that smell can be ammonical smell, or it is nothing but a nitric acid smell. Okay, so it is used in the manufacturing of dyes, perfumes and medicine, in the purification of gold and silver. As you know that gold and silver are not soluble in nitric acid. Gold and silver are soluble in aqua regia. Aqua regia is not a nitric acid. Aqua regia is a mixture of nitric acid and HCl. And gold and silver are not reacted with nitric acid. Gold and silver are reacted with aqua regia. Okay, so what happens if in a crude form, when you are getting a crude form of gold or of a silver, what happens? You dissolve that crude form of gold or silver in the nitric acid, the impurity will get dissolved in the nitric acid. Okay, but gold and silver, they will not get dissolved in the nitric acid. So all the impurities will be dissolved in the nitric acid, leaving behind what? Gold and silver. That's why it is used in the purification of gold and silver. See, gold and silver are not reacted with nitric acid. Gold and silver are reacted with what? Gold and silver are usually reacted with, that is platinum also, are reacted with aqua regia. Clear? It is used as it is used for the pickling of SS. Pickling means suppose if I have one SS plate. Okay, after manufacturing of SS plate, some minute amount of SS is remaining during the casting. So what happened? This minute amount of SS, they will drop here sulfur, they will drop here HNO3 and they will brush it. They will drop here HNO3, they will brush it. So what happens after certain time? This whole steel plate, that is SS means stainless steel. This whole steel plate will become smooth. Means the remaining portion of protruding of this SS during the manufacturing of SS, certain SS particles will be remaining. on the plate or on the articles of SF. So these particles are removed by dropping the HNO3 on this particle and they are brushing it. So slowly these whole particles will be removed and whole stainless steel article will become smooth. To becoming smooth, that is known as a pickling. Clear this part? Next, it is used in an oxidizer in a rocket fuel. Means it's a fuel, it is used in a rocket. Okay, it is used in the manufacturing. This is very important. So it is used in the manufacturing of sulfuric acid by lead chamber process. In future we will understand, but lead chamber process now it is not in our course, so need not to worry. In our course there is a contact process, and I guess in our course there is a contact process of a sulfuric acid. There is one more process of a sulfuric acid, that is lead chamber process. In that lead chamber process nitric acid is used, but now this lead chamber process is not in our course now. Okay, so remember this, that in manufacturing of sulfuric acid by lead chamber process, who is used? Nitric acid is used. Okay, it is used as a laboratory reagent and in the nitration of organic compound. When you study the organic compound, there one topic will come in hydrocarbon nitration, where you will use it. Okay, so these are the certain uses of nitric acid. Clear this part? So you can take a screenshot, okay, and you can write down this. Okay, there are more number of uses also maybe there, you can read off your NCERT textbook, but these uses are most important uses. If in the exam they are asking, you have to write down up to 8 uses. Clear? So it is used in the manufacturing of compound like TNT, gun cotton, picric acid, dyes, perfumes and medicines, purification of gold and silver, pickling of SS, oxidizer as a rocket fuel, manufacturing of sulfuric acid by lead chamber process, laboratory reagent, and in nitration of organic compound. Clear this part? Okay, so now see here, next topic we are going to see, and that topic is Brown ring test. Okay, so see here, please take out your book. I hope you have taken the screenshot. See here, Brown ring test. See, first we will see what this test is used for. See, this test is used for the detecting presence of NO3 minus. Okay, suppose if I give you one unknown solution, suppose if you come to the laboratory and I give you the one unknown solution, you don't know, so solution is of what, and I tell you I wanted to know whether this solution contain NO3 minus or not. If I say, like, if you come into the laboratory, and when you come to the laboratory, if I give you this unknown solution, I will not give the name of this solution, I will give you just one solution, and I will tell, okay students, see this solution, I want to know whether NO3 minus is present or not in this solution. Then which test to be carried out? Brown ring test. Clear? So this brown ring test is used for detecting what? This is used for detecting presence of NO3 minus ion. See, so how? When the reaction is done, if brown ring appear, then NO3 minus is present. Clear? Then NO3 minus is present. Means we will do all the process. I will tell what is the process, what is the reaction. I will tell you, don't worry. If we will do all the process, what is the process? I will tell you just now. If you do that process, after completing of the process, if you get the brown ring, then you have to say NO3 minus is present. If you do not get the brown ring after whole the process is done, then you should say NO3 minus is absent. Clear? So this can be a confirmatory test also. In laboratory language, we will say this is a confirmatory test of NO3 minus ion. Clear? Now how to do this? See, this unknown solution, you have to react with freshly prepared FeSO4. This FeSO4 means we have to react with freshly prepared FeSO4. So we are taking that unknown solution, and that unknown solution we are reacting with what? We are reacting with freshly prepared solution of FeSO4. Clear? So we are doing what? We are taking one one test tube we are taking. In that test tube, first we are putting this unknown solution. Clear? We are putting what? Unknown solution. Clear? In this unknown solution, what we are dropping? We are dropping what? Freshly prepared FeSO4. We are dropping what? FeSO4, and this FeSO4 is freshly prepared. Okay, means on the spot you have to prepare in the water. Clear? FeSO4, and then we have to add in this solution, we have to add H plus, means you have to add H2SO4. So here you have to add H2SO4 along side walls, okay. So when you are adding what? You are adding three things. First you are adding unknown solution. In that unknown solution, if FeSO4 you are adding, and that FeSO4 condition is how? That FeSO4 condition is freshly prepared, and in this we are adding acid, that is H2SO4 we are adding, means H plus only we are adding, no? So we are adding H plus along the side wall very slowly. If brown ring appears, okay, suddenly brown ring appear as you add the sulfuric acid along the side wall. If the brown ring appear, you have to say NO3 minus is present in this unknown solution. If brown ring is not forming here, if the brown ring does not form, then you have to say NO3 minus is present. NO3 minus ion is absent. Clear this part? So what? This unknown solution, we were not knowing whether this unknown solution contains NO3 minus or not. So what I have done? I have taken the unknown solution. In that unknown solution, I have added the FeSO4. So FeSO4 was what? Freshly prepared. And in that FeSO4, I have added the H2SO4. This H2SO4 should be added along the side wall. Okay, slowly, very side walls. As you add slowly sulfuric acid, after 2, 3, 4 seconds, brown ring appears. If brown ring appear, we have to say this unknown solution contain NO3 minus ion. If brown ring doesn't appear, you have to say NO3 minus ion is absent. Clear this part? So write down first. Chalo. Brown. I will give the just now reaction. Okay. And what are the reaction? What is the complex is formed? What is the brown ring complex? I will tell everything. First you write down one note. Chalo, write down. Clear? So first you write down this. This test is used for detecting the presence of NO3 minus ion. Write down. This test is used for detecting the presence of NO3 minus ion. Clear? Then you write down, when the reaction is done, if brown ring appear, NO3 minus is present. When reaction is done, if brown ring appears, and the reaction is done, if brown ring appears, if you do the reaction, and if brown ring appears, NO3 minus is present. Okay? So write down. Chalo. Freshly prepared solution of FeSO4 is added to solution. Freshly prepared FeSO4 solution is added to the solution containing NO3 minus ion. Freshly prepared FeSO4 solution is added to solution containing NO3 minus ion. Okay, so that unknown solution if contain NO3 minus ion, in this NO3 minus ion what you are adding? We are adding FeSO4, that is Fe plus 2, because FeSO4 contains what? Don't write down this. FeSO4 means what? Fe plus 2, yes or no? SO4 2 minus. So in Fe plus 2 what I have? I have Fe plus 2. So what you written? That freshly prepared FeSO4 solution is added to the solution containing NO3 minus ion, and write down, continue it, and then add concentrated sulfuric acid, and then add concentrated sulfuric acid, very slowly, and then add concentrated sulfuric acid very slowly along the side walls, without disturbing the solution. That is this solution, okay, without disturbing the solution. Okay, so suppose here I have the test tube. Suppose if I have a test tube here, clear? First I have taken here what? First I have taken here NO3 minus ion containing solution. Yes or no? This containing solution. Then I am adding what here? I am adding here FeSO4. Yes or no? And that FeSO4 is freshly prepared. This is very important word, freshly prepared, okay? And then what I am adding? I am adding the sulfuric acid. I am adding sulfuric acid along the side walls. Okay, from here I am adding sulfuric acid, and that sulfuric acid is what? Concentrated sulfuric acid. So I am adding here now H plus along the side walls. Clear? Along the side walls without disturbing. Okay. After some time it is observed that, write down, after some time it is observed that a brown color ring is formed. A brown color ring is formed. A brown color ring is formed. Clear? Clear this part? Now we will see that chemistry. Okay, what is the basic chemistry involved in that? Okay, now see here. So I have taken the solution containing what? NO3 minus, because I have to check the presence of that only. No, so I am taking NO3 minus ion solution. It can be sodium nitrate, it can be nitric acid, anything. Okay, we are used to detect the presence of what? NO3 minus ion. Okay, so in this NO3 minus ion, what I am adding? I am adding FeSO4, and that FeSO4 is what? Freshly prepared. Okay, yes or no? So that FeSO4 contains Fe what? Fe plus 2. Yes or no? Plus, and what I am adding? I am adding H plus. Yes or no? That is sulfuric acid along the side walls and very slowly. Okay, and that should be what? Concentrated. Yes or no? Now when this reaction happens, what happens? This NO3 minus. Now see, please be focused here. Now this is very important. This NO3 minus is converted into NO. This NO3 minus ion is converted into NO. This Fe plus 2, as we know, Fe plus 2 in acidic medium will form Fe plus 3. I told in the redox reaction. Okay. So Fe plus 2 in the acidic medium will convert into what? Fe plus 3, and this H plus will form H2O. Clear? So these products will be formed. These products will be formed. Now what happens? All the three things will combine and they will form one complex. These all three things, they will combine together and they will form one complex. That complex is here, Fe, H2O5, NO plus 3. Clear? This complex, what they are forming, no, all these three things. See, initially what I have done, I have taken the nitrate. Yes or no? Because I am detecting the presence of this only. If this is there, then only this complex will form. If suppose NO3 minus is not there, means this complex will not form. And this complex itself is a brown ring. This complex itself is a what? Brown ring. So someone, if it is asking the question that what is the formula for this brown ring, this is the formula for the brown ring. This is a complex compound, coordinate complex compound. Clear? So if NO3 is present, then only this brown ring is formed. Suppose here there is no NO3, means there will be no NO, and when there will be no NO, so this complex will not form. Clear? Now what happens? This NO3 minus, that is nitrate, will react with Fe plus 2. Who will give this Fe plus 2? Freshly prepared FeSO4. And H plus. Who will give this H plus? Concentrated sulfuric acid along the side walls. So this NO3 minus will convert into NO. Remember, NO3 minus will convert into NO, Fe plus 2 plus 3 because acidic medium, and H plus will form H2O. You can balance at your home of yourself. Okay. Now what happened? These three compounds combine together on this spot, and they will form one complex, and that complex is Fe, H2O5, NO. This complex plus 3, this complex itself is known as a brown ring. So this complex is a brown ring. Clear? What is the IUPAC name for this? The IUPAC name for this is penta-aqua. Remember this, okay? We'll study in coordinate complex. Penta-aqua nitrosyl iron 2 iron. Clear? So penta-aqua nitrosyl iron 2 iron. Wait, I will write down in a very, see, penta-aqua. Why penta-aqua? Because 5 times are aqua, that's why. Nitrosyl. This name is what? Nitrosyl iron 2 iron. Why iron? Because it is plus 3. Clear? This is the name of this complex, and this complex itself is a brown ring. So there are how many questions will come? First question, what is a brown ring test? Brown ring test is a test to detect the presence of NO3 minus ion. If NO3 minus ion is present, brown ring will form. If NO3 minus ion is not present, brown ring will not be formed. First point. Okay, how to do? Take the solution containing NO3 minus ion, add freshly prepared FeSO4, and then add concentrated sulfuric acid along the side wall without disturbing the solution. So after some time, brown ring will appear. After some time, what will appear? Brown ring appear. Okay, and so that solution contains NO3 minus ion. This is the formula for brown ring. A brown ring is a one type of a complex, and this is the formula Fe, H2O5, NO plus 3. What can be the IUPAC name? Means penta-aqua nitrosyl iron. This NO is nitrosyl. Okay, so penta-aqua nitrosyl iron 2 iron. Now why 2? Now see the oxidation number. How to calculate? See here, Fe plus H2O5. Now oxidation number of whole H2SO5 is 0. Yes or no? Because you know sum of all the oxidation number of hydrogen, all the elements in the compound is 0. And this NO is nitrosyl, and nitrosyl oxidation number is plus 1. Nitrosyl oxidation number is plus 1. Equal to what? Plus 3. Now Fe, 5 zeros are 0, plus 1 equal to 3. So which implies Fe will get how much? Plus 2. Yes or no? So in this compound, Fe oxidation state is plus 2. In this compound, Fe oxidation state is plus 2. So what is the name of this? Pentaaqua nitrosyl iron 2 ion. And this is the brown ring. So brown ring, what is the formula for brown ring? So brown ring is a one type of a complex. Its formula is FeH2O5NO plus 3. And brown ring IUPAC name is pentaaqua nitrosyl iron 2 ion. Why iron 2? Because iron in brown ring complex is present in terms of a plus 2 oxidation state. Iron in brown ring complex is present in plus 2 oxidation state. Clear this part? I have calculated and I have shown here. Clear? So this brown ring is nothing but one complex. So at interference means where the two solution means this will be the first solution and we are adding H plus. So where the acid meets, so here acid will meet. So here, see here acid will be meeting. So here they will be forming one complex. This is a brown ring complex. Okay, brown ring. I will put one video in the description, you can check it out. Okay, so this brown ring is nothing but about one type of a complex. This is the formula and this is their IUPAC name. Now student, this formula are written according to the NCERT textbook. In certain books, instead of plus 3, they have written plus 2 also. In some books, instead of plus 3, they have written here plus 2. So if I write here plus 2, what can be the change here? Fe 500. Instead here nitrosyl means this NO is always plus 1. You remember this question. NO in brown ring is always plus 1. NO in brown ring is always plus 1. This is nitrosyl iron. So here Fe 500. Instead of plus 3, what will come here? Plus 2. Okay. So Fe plus 1 equal to plus 2. So here Fe will come plus 1. If Fe is plus 1, when plus 2 is there, here Fe will be plus 1. So what can be the name? Pentaaqua nitrosyl iron 1 ion. Then the name will differ. Pentaaqua nitrosyl iron 1 ion. When here plus 2 will come then. Then you have to see the question, what question is asked. Now you will be asking, sir, if directly question is coming means you have to follow the textbook of NCERT. In NCERT textbook it is plus 3. But suppose in exam if you are getting the question with plus 2, then slight change will be there. Here plus 2 means your iron will be 1. Here plus 3 means your iron will be 2. But according to NCERT here plus 3 is only there. So your iron will be 2. Yes or no? Clear? Clear? Here according to NCERT 3 is there, then iron will come 2. Then what is the name according to NCERT? Pentaaqua nitrosyl iron 2 ion. If they will twist in the exam, instead of plus 3 they will put here 2. So if they put here 2, here Fe will come 1. Then what will the answer? Pentaaqua nitrosyl iron 1 ion. In both the case NO, this nitrosyl ion, this NO will be present in the plus 1 state. Clear? So this is your brown ring test. This is the formula is important, this reaction is important. Understand one more reaction, nitrate ion, that is unknown solution because we are detecting this one, whether the presence is there or not. In that we are adding what? FeSO4, that is freshly prepared, so we got Fe plus 2, and then we are adding concentrated sulfuric acid along the side walls. Okay, so this NO3 minus will be converted into what? NO. Fe plus 2 will be converted into Fe plus 3 and this H will be converted into H2. You can balance of yourself. Okay, these whole three things will combine and forms one complex. That complex itself is a brown ring. That complex formula is what? FeH2O5 NO plus 3 according to NCERT. If here plus 3, so iron will be plus 2. So what can be the IUPAC name? Pentaaqua nitrosyl iron 2 ion. How this name has appeared, we understand coordinate complex compound. Clear? So pentaaqua nitrosyl iron 2 ion because here plus 3. But question can twist. If here it is a plus 2, then here Fe will come plus 1. Then what can be the answer here? Pentaaqua nitrosyl iron 1 ion. And this is nothing but a what? Brown ring. But this is you have to follow the NCERT textbook. Okay? So brown ring. And brown ring will form at an interference where H plus sulfuric acid meets this solution. That's why the condition is should be added very slowly and along to the side walls. Clear? So this is your brown ring test. And in my description I will leave one video so that you can see how the brown ring complex is formed. Clear? So today's lecture is that much. Thank you. Have a nice day.